What's up everybody, Alan here, and in today's gaming news, we've got the games coming day one to Game Pass in early November. Remedy gives us updates on its in-development games like Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes, and new retro games arrive on Nintendo Switch Online just in time for Halloween. This is your Daily Fix. Presented by Pringles. Microsoft has announced the first wave of games coming to Xbox Game Pass in November of 2023. First off, 3 games hit Game Pass today, October 31st, to close out this month. Headbangers Rhythm Royale is available today as a Day 1 Game Pass edition. It puts you and 29 others into the eye of a pigeon while you battle it out in rhythmic challenges to find out who is the ultimate master headbanger. Jusant is another Day 1 Game Pass title. In Donod's climbing adventure, you ascend a mysterious, ever-changing tower accompanied by the enigmatic Ballast, your watery companion who guides you while awakening nature along your path to reveal the tower's mysteries and reach the top. And the final game for today is War Tales, an open-world role-playing game in which you lead a group of mercenaries in their search for wealth across a massive medieval universe. Here's what's coming next to Game Pass. Thirsty Suitors on November 2nd, Football Manager 2024 on November 6th, Dungeons 4 on November 9th, Like a Dragon Gaiden, The Man Who Erased His Name, and Wild Hearts on November 9th, Spirity on November 13th, and Coral Island on November 14th. Thirsty Suitors, Football Manager 2024, Dungeons 4, Like a Dragon Gaiden, and Spirity are all Day 1 Game Pass editions. Perhaps the highlight of November's lineup, though, is Koei Tecmo's take on Monster Hunter Wild Hearts, which first launched in February, published by EA. It's part of EA Play, which means it's available to PC Game Pass and Ultimate members. Of course, out with the old, in with the new, as they say. Football Manager 2023 will be leaving Game Pass to make room for the latest entry in the franchise. Moving on, Remedy has issued an update on all its in-development games while stressing it's too early to comment on sales of the recently released Alan Wake 2. First up is an update on the Max Payne 1 and 2 remakes, which Remedy said in a financial report had, quote, progressed into the production readiness stage, end quote. The studio said, quote, we have gained clarity on the style and scope of the game, and we have an exceptionally well-organized team working on it. With these accomplishments, we are excited about the project and its future success, end quote. Remedy is working with the Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead Redemption company Rockstar under a new publishing agreement to remake the first 2 Max Payne games for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S. Remedy is handling development while Rockstar is financing the project. The Max Payne remakes will also be developed on Remedy's Northlight engine, the same one used to develop Control and Alan Wake 2. The original Max Payne games were also a result of a partnership between Remedy and Rockstar, with Remedy handling development and Rockstar Games publishing. Rockstar itself handled the development of Max Payne 3. Control 2, meanwhile, continues in the proof of concept stage. Remedy explained, quote, the plans for this sequel are ambitious, and we have seen good progress both in the designs and in the game build. We will continue at this stage for the next few quarters. We focus on proving the identified key elements before moving to the next stage and scaling up the team, end quote. So don't expect any updates on Control 2 until at least late next year. Condor is a 4-player co-op spin-off of Control to be co-published with 505 Games. This has progressed from the proof of concept stage to the production readiness stage, Remedy said. Quote, we have acquired valuable insights into developing service-based games and are now in a better position to create a game players can engage with for years, end quote. And finally, codename Vanguard. Remedy is defining the next stages of the project with its publisher, Tencent. Vanguard is a free-to-play cooperative PvE shooter that combines Remedy's narrative expertise and action gameplay into a multiplayer experience. Meanwhile, work on Alan Wake 2 continues with updates, new modes, and 2 expansions due out in 2024. And finally today, Nintendo Switch Online's game library just got 2 obscure NES games and a Castlevania Game Boy game for Halloween. First up is 1984's Devil World, one of Shigeru Miyamoto, Takashi Tezuka, and Koji Kondo's early NES games, now available in the US for the first time. In this puzzle adventure, the player navigates mazes and avoids the devil's playthings. The demon from Devil World is actually an assist trophy in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Wherever the devil points, the maze scrolls in that direction, potentially restricting movement and closing off escape routes. The second NES game is 1986's The Mysterious Murasama Castle. In this feudal Japan-set game, a mysterious evil force takes control of Murasama Castle. You must join a young samurai apprentice called Takamaru and use his sword and shuriken attacks against swarms of enemies. And finally, 1998 Game Boy game Castlevania Legends sees the player take up arms as Sonia Belmont in a story set before the original Castlevania. People seem to think Devil World and Murasama Castle are pretty good, while Castlevania Legends is not great. However, the Genesis library for Nintendo Switch Online includes Castlevania Bloodlines, which is great, so maybe play that one instead. And that is your daily fix for Halloween 2023. Now that you're caught up on the news, check out the official live-action trailer for RoboCop Rogue City. I'm Alan Wheeler, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.